of purple, as the fans are more than ready for this one. Today, a Big Ten clash, and you know when you square off against a conference opponent, the blood boils a little hotter. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights, taking on the Northwestern Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Wildcats offense will go to work first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
And the Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Off the play fake. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out fast. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Right on the money. This new Big Ten is balanced and deep, and you're not going to get many mulligans. You're going to need to get off to a quick start.
And it's going to be a physical grind ahead. You look at the schedule for these teams, it's brutal. Each and every week, you are going to get tested. So it's important they get off to a really fast start. They've got to come out, take everything they did on the practice field this offseason, and let these guys go play.
Yeah, and you got to let it rip, man, because that's always your first goal, right? We talk about conference championships, winning your conference, and then it gets you to where you need to go. So looking forward to getting conference play kicked off in the Big Ten.
And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So Rutgers offense has the ball for the first time. And David, they've got a receiver that if he is able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
Now, and you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you. And he's shown the ability to do that sometimes for this offense. And he's a guy that has the defense's attention.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's winning the Biletnikoff Award necessarily, but you're right, David. When he's one-on-one, he should be able to win those matchups. And based on how he's played this season, this quarterback should feel really good and really confident when he throws his way.
Off play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, that one falls incomplete, but you know this guy is a big part of their passing attack. You saw the last game out. He had multiple catches from the running back position. They're going to try to get that established in this game.
A little screen to the running back. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too, understanding the situation. It's 3rd down. We're fine giving up completions right there, but we're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you've set up 4th down.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs. Great place to start for this offense. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Barkley. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Wide receiver going in motion. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got his man quickly. He'll go out of bounds at the 18-yard line. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Wildcats! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. What a grab and what a quick strike from that offense.
And when I'm an offensive coordinator and I see a short field, I'm thinking attack, attack, attack. Go get that touchdown. Take advantage of what the defense gave you. Great job by the offensive coordinator.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll run it from the gun. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Scanning the field, it's Schultz. Shoots it to the left. Fired just. A little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd down, going up top. Makes the catch. It's Epps. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he's stopped. Guys, we've come to the end of the period, and Northwestern has the lead here. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. First play of the period, first down here. Wants to go up top on first down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have a chance to be complete.
You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Making side adjustments here. On 4th down, looking to pass. And the incomplete pass. Turns it over in their own end. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. He'll start this drive firing. Grabbed in the middle, it's Covey. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Grabbed near the marker, it's Covey. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Northwestern hoping to make this red zone opportunity pay off. Quick pass on the jet motion. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Great running backs consistently make people miss, and he did a really good job of breaking one tackle, but he couldn't do it to the next, and to the next, and to the next. The offensive line going to have to do a lot better job, giving him some more space so he can get out there.
Going for it all. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Doesn't have a straight-on shot here. He'll kick it from the left hash and 39 yards out. He got it. And now the lead is even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Buffalo may not be leaving town with a blowout victory, but they'll take a dub away from UB Stadium every time. The Bulls have been racking up road wins since the Bob Deming days, and they'll get another one today. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And, hey, this defense now in the second level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his release. As soon as you see him get upfield, right now you know it's pass. So don't even worry about the fake. Get your eyes focused and find the big fella to go make a tackle or make a play on the ball.
The play action fake. Quickly to the tight end. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Makes the grab. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets the give. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. From the gun, the ground game. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Scarlet Knights pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. To the air, it's Sampson. Fires to the big fella. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. A little release to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Here's a heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Working that left side. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. The offense stays on the field despite the fact they've misfired on 2 4th down attempts already. Can they change their luck?
4th and 1, I think everybody in the stadium knew what was coming. It was going to be QB sneak, trying to get some push. Quarterback, see if you can find a crease. Pick up the first. Keep the drive alive.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to get it in. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They'll run it on 3rd and goal. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Almost certainly time for just one more play, so why not give it a go on 4th down? Touchdown, Scarlet Knights! Fitted in the window for the score.
And finally, the offense strikes, man. Puts a drive together, gets points right at the end of the first half. Kudos to their defense keeping them in it. Now you got some momentum. Figure some things out at halftime. Right back in this ballgame.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the offense has done its job. They have the lead, and they'll secure it as we head to halftime. No surprise. Looks as if they'll be content just to head to the locker room. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Northwestern will kick it off as we start the third quarter. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And that third down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. New set of downs after the completion. He might want another play. Dropping back, it's Sampson. Lets it fly. And he makes the catch inside the 25. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Now adjusting. He just wisely got rid of that when the worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Scarlet Knights are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Pocket breaking down. And he got smacked. Just as he released the pass, it's incomplete. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Field goal is good. And it's a deadlock here in the third quarter after the field goal. All tied up and just about set to kick it away.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Give to the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now it's tough sledding on the ground.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Northwestern will send out the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
Looking to throw, it's Sampson. This time it's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. They just keep firing. Safe completion on the screen. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life getting hit. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to run for it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Scarlet Knights will hustle to the line. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Back to pass on 2nd down. Swings it out to the flat. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You know, this linebacker is a special player because not only is he good making tackles in the open field, this guy can cover. And you saw a great example of it with that running back.
These last 2 plays have just made you go, what? Touchdown, Scarlet Knights! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Quarterbacks love finding their tight ends down here in this area of the field. Big targets and small spaces. Nice work on that TD.
And they did tack on the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. Still running at the 40. All out of space. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Covey. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup.
And because the receiver was able to drive back to the QB on that curl route against man coverage, he was able to create a little bit of separation between him and the defender, and that was a big key in getting that first down.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That'll cut the lead down to 4, 17-13.
And I think I understand the thought process of the offense here. You cut into the lead. Now a touchdown wins it. I might have stayed a little bit more aggressive, but they obviously trust their defense, and they're trying to get the football back to this offense and try to make plays late in the 4th quarter.
First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Looking to throw, it's Sampson. Here comes the heat. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Quarterback making adjustments. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wants to throw on 1st down. Rifles it down the middle. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. Got room on the return. Oh, that was a terrific... As he takes it to the 9.
Well, this offense is trying to ice the game. They've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but it's only by 1 possession, so you got to be so careful with your decision-making, and that was not a good one by the quarterback. They now turn it over, and they better hope their defense can play well in this sudden change situation.
Trying to barrel in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. A very productive play on 1st down has now set us up with this 2nd and goal. Trying to punch it in. Touchdown, Northwestern! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Great example of complementary football there. First, the defense comes away with the takeaway, and then offensively, you go to the ground game, being physical at the point of attack, running it in for a touchdown, and now you have the lead with not a lot of time left. They've now put all the pressure back on their opponent.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to leave this up. Now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. They'll run play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Still plenty of time for this offense, but this probably their final drive, under 2 minutes to play. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Oh, not able to hold his water, and the offense will have it stepped off against them.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Now, thanks to that gamble and failure, a chance to tack a little extra onto the lead late. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. They'll keep it on the ground looking for the end zone. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Splits the uprights. Good. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the 4th.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road.
He's got an alley. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. And to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse, they'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's going up top here late in the game. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
When you're down late in the game and you got to make plays, it's really tough not to force the football. You could tell quarterback forces the football. Defense comes up with a huge interception.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Gets the back moving. Red pass, it's complete. Open space at the 25. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. You don't want to get carried away. It's still early, but that was an impressive performance to go to 3-0. What do you think? How good is this team, David?
I love when you say you don't want to get carried away. But, you know why you say but? Because we're going to get